Now you are not able to make any payout on prop firms or even blow PA accounts, then this video is for you, because I'm showing you how base hits can help you to be profitable and get your first payout. So guys, what you need to understand is that your trading week should be looking like this. So you have here your day 1, you have your day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, right? So that's your trading week. Now your trading week should look like this, right? So a proper good curve to the upward side, right? And most of the time your trading week look like this. So you have a good start of the day, then the next day down, the next day up, the next day down, the next day up, and then immediately goes to the downward side. And how you can avoid this right now is that you make base hits. And what I mean by base hits is you look out, when you have a 50k account, you look out for your $250 win, right? So that's the maximum profit that you should look out for. That's a base hit. So let's say your first day will be profitable, right? You make $250. The next day you make again $250, right? And on the third day you make minus $250. So, and that's right here, it's a mindset thing, right? Because most of the time traders want to make this $250 back. So what they do, they force a trade and again make minus $250. Now you're sitting on a loss with minus $500. So how on earth you are thinking now that you can now make $500 back because you're sitting on a $500 loss for a day? And then you're probably thinking, all right, now I need to get a better trade. I need to get a better trade. And what it's happening, you again make minus $250, right? So and that's exactly this day right here is exactly why you will never be able to get to a payout. That's right here is really crucial, because you probably trading good at evals. So you have good profitable days, but when you lose a day, you go away, right? Because you have no stress. You can easily trade this eval. If you lose it, then you lose it. And if you win it, then you win it, right? So that's your mental state on evals. On PA, it's a whole nother scenario, because you want your payout. You want this money. I know how it feels. You want your payout, but that's where the real stress started. You get your first day good, you get the second day good, but then on the third day, you completely crush your PA account. And that's why 90% of traders losing money, because you don't even know who you are as a trader. You need to have the discipline to go away when you make minus $250. So how often happened this to you, that you blow your PA account or get a massive loss on your PA account, you go away and on the next day you can see the market clearer. You can see your structure, you can see higher highs, higher lows, you can identify your zones and then watch that the market comes back to your zone and immediately take profit out. Now this happens to me all of the time when I started trading, right? I always took 1, 2, 3 good days, and on the third day or the fourth day I immediately blow this account, and on the next day I go on the charts and I see the market so much clearer. You need to understand this. If you have a losing trade, so your mind completely switched to the negative. Why? It's because I need to make this money back because I want my payout. No, that's completely wrong, guys. That's completely wrong. So when you have a losing trade, you definitely should go away. If you're starting out at prop firms trading, if you're an experienced trader, yeah, then for sure you can look out for another trade, because your mind is clear. You don't stress around if you have a losing trade, because you are chill with your trading. You know what you are doing. But if you are not an experienced trader, guys, it's so crucial that you go away when you have a losing trade. Only by going away, you save your PA account, right? And you can go on the next day with a clear mind onto the charts and look out for your setups. That's the only way that this thing could work out for you. Really the only way. You can trade support and resistance, RSI, stochastics, all this garbage. You can trade everything. So everything works. Every strategy works, guys. The only thing it's not working is this right here. That's not working. Now I have a really good training for you guys. If you had a losing trade, then just watch the market 1 hour long and just watch where you would enter where you will put your stop loss in, and now just watch and see would this trade be profitable or not. Most of the time, and really most of the time, the trade goes to your stop loss because you cannot think rationally. You just want these $250 back, and that's completely wrong thinking, guys, right? So let's say you're trading orb, right? So you have here your orb high, you have your orb low. The market on the first day, right, comes up, breaks out, retests, and go further to the upward side. You have your base hit, but on another day right here, the market can go up, can go down, breaks back in, breaks out, breaks back in, breaks out, breaks back in, right? You don't want to trade every move. If you trade here every move, you probably blow your PA account, and that's a guarantee, guys. That's a guarantee. So let's say you have here minus 250, right? And you go away. Now the next day comes in and the market makes a clear breakout, a clear retest, and the market pushes to the upward side. Now again, you make 250 or you make 500, right? So your profit target should always be a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2 if you want to be profitable, guys. And this right here, this market destroys you. This destroys you. And when you have not the discipline to go away from this market and go on to the next day, you will be not able to get a payout. It's not always the strategy. Most of the time it's you. It's yourself that making mistakes. It's yourself that drawing the stop loss a little bit lower, or taking too early profit, or taking not profit. It's literally the simple things, right? I say the simple things, but they are definitely not the simple things, because we as a human are not made for trading. Definitely not. We avoid stress most of the time. We are not disciplined in our life. So how the hell you expect then to be profitable on trading when you are not be a disciplined human, right? So you need to get your mindset right, and that's the only thing why good traders out there making good strategy videos, and you watch the strategy videos and the strategy probably works out for you 1, 2, 3 times, and then when it's not working out and you blow your account, you go back to the video and say this strategy is rubbish, this strategy doesn't work, it's a complete scam. So the strategy is not rubbish. What's rubbish is probably your mindset, and you don't have the discipline to go away if you have a losing trade, right? Now what you can see on my PA account right here, now of course I have here on the first day a massive loss, and that's not what you want, guys. That's really not what you want. And this is exactly, I am making this mistake my own, and I'm working on it every day. Now no one is perfect, right? But then if I had this big loss, I go away, come on the next day, and I really said to me, either I'm making my money, and if I have a losing trade, I go away. And what's happened the next day, I made here 450, I made 450, I made 500, I made 600, I make 500, and now look at this. My loss is $30. I go away. The next day comes in and I'm making 460. So that is why it's crucial. If you don't feel it that day and you have a losing trade, you go away, you come on the next day and you can see what happens right here, approximately $500 win. Now here on my evals chart, right? So I have here 4 evals and you can see all 4 evals, so I made here 700. Now of course guys, I'm going a little bit aggressive on evals, right? But you can see right here 700, 400, 800, then 200 and 400. Now of course I have here not a losing day, but if I had a losing day, if I had a losing trade, I will probably go away. Now that's why it's so crucial you go for base hits. So most of the time right here, this is your statistic, right? So you're constantly making a little bit of profit, constantly making a profit, and then you have a day where you just make a huge loss. And this is not what you want. You want this trading week right here. So you make 250, right? You make 250, you make minus 250, you make 250 plus, and probably you make minus 250. This statistic, you want this one right here. And when it costs you 2 months to get to a payout. You prove yourself that you have the discipline to go away and to make rational decisions the next day, and you can see how you improve in trading, guys. You can see how you improve in life as well, because you have so much more patience. You can now deal with stress at any time, right? So this, you need to really get to the base hits, right? You make 250, you go away. You make 250, you go away. Now, of course, you can make more than 250, but only a 1 to 2, guys. Only, you don't need to get greedy. If you had a good day, you're feeling it today, then yeah, of course you can shoot for 500, right? Of course you can do this. You can shoot for 1 to 2, but never let a $500 plus trade to turn around and stops you out at break even. Never do this, right? Because as your equity curve goes up, your stop loss goes with it, right? That's prop firms, guys. Every time you make profit, your trading stop goes with it. So if you decide to don't trail your stop loss in profit and the market just shoots down and takes you out with minus $250, then you have a really big problem. Your trailing stop stops at $2,500 in plus, right? If you don't have that $2,500 in your PA account, then your trailing stop loss is active, and every time the market goes up with profit, the trading stop goes with it. That's another scenario why so much traders lose their PA accounts. So prop firms are really hard to trade, and good traders as well losing their PA accounts, but they are able to get to a payout. So that's not hurt them when they have a payout and when they lose actually a PA account, because a PA account costs, I don't know, $80 and the eval costs $19, right? So if you get a payout with $2,500, then that's not hurting them. But to get to the stage right here, it needs to be like that. Really, it needs to be like this. I know that sounds a little bit awkward right here, but it needs to be like that, because this right here, I was in the same exact situation. I always traded extremely good on evals, and on the PA accounts I always blow the PA accounts, and you really need to blow often a PA account that you understand and you can develop yourself to go from this stage to this stage right here. I know it sounds a little bit off, but you really need to blow PA accounts that it hurts so much that you automatically go from this stage to this stage right here, right? So, but we as a human are not made again for trading, and it needs to be hurt us so much often that we understand, right? It don't work out until I'm doing this right here. I'm looking out for base hits. I go away if the market does dumb shit, right? It only goes this stage, and when I'm not following this stage right here, I'm not going to get a payout. And when it takes me 3 months to pay out, but I'm getting a payout, right? So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, then leave a comment down below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.